Hi everyone, Mary from Ireland here with an update. Now in the background you'll hear a dog and she's playing ball and she might come along and leave the ball at my feet, so I may have to get up and throw it to her. But update, I've been here a week by the sea. For any of you who have been following me and saw my last video, the last video was about insight and determination of where I was meant to be. But I wobbled a bit. An apartment came up for sale in a small village. Oh, I chopped a little bit off my hair myself and I coloured it, so it's looking a bit better than it did. So an apartment came up for sale in another small village that I was never in before. And I wobbled because it was very, very cheap. It was in good condition, but appliances had to be bought. And between the whole lot and trying to pay back a loan, I would be tying myself up. I don't have the flow of money to pay back any kind of a loan, small or big, really. So I wobbled. And it turned out that on that day there were two people interested, me and another lady, and she was really, really interested. And she put in a bid, the full amount. And it turned out they couldn't take her offer because it was pending another sale. And I was the only one then. And that really wobbled me because, oh my God, is this for me? What her spirit showing me, and maybe it is. Maybe I have to be there before I am here by the sea and all that, because you don't know what rung of the ladder you're on or what part of the journey you're on. And I've wobbled, and on the Thursday morning then I rang and I said, yes, I'm interested, but I need to go to the bank. Sorry, that was a Friday morning, and I left that message on the answer machine, and then I had a shamanic healing session booked, and I went into that, and before we had the session we talked, and he asked the odd leading question, so nearly all of my spiritual path came out in 15 minutes. So we proceeded with the shamanic healing, and he was rattles, like the American Indians, and the chanting and the birds, and it was just fabulous. And I was barely into that, and I went, no, that apartment is not for me. It's not spiritual there. I was totally in 3D for when it had come to money and where I'm going to live and what I have to do and where I'm going to go after this favour I'm doing for the lady and all of that. Absolute, totally in 3D and working from here, even though my heart was showing me as well, but I didn't know the next step, So lots of things came up in the shamanic healing session, and symbolism. He just gives you the journey as he receives it as they go along, and my intuition, of course, worked through it, and twin stuff came up as well, very positive twin stuff. But the funniest part was, he said, what's your favourite colour? And on the day, orange popped in front of me. That was a childhood colour of mine. I don't know why orange was my favourite colour, no idea. But I said orange today, but along the spiritual journey it was purple and orange in my childhood. And he said, what do you think of turquoisey blue? And I went, never really drawn to turquoisey blue, I said, but I do love the blues of the sea and the different levels of the blue in the sky here in Enniscrone. I've taken photographs and the different blues and the mountains in between, and their blues sometimes too, and absolutely stunning. And he went, good. He said, because I asked my guides, is this apartment right for Mary? And they gave me a deck of cards, which I am making myself at the moment, but they're not your spiritual deck of cards, they're about Ireland. And he was asked to split the deck, and he got the colour turquoisey blue, and it's not one of my colours. And I went, oh, well, that's confirmation of what I felt during the session. And he said, they're giving you a deep yellow. He said, oh, I said, sunshine, sunshine, joy, happiness, love, peace, all of that is sunshine to me. So a absolutely brilliant session with the shaman. He's up in County Sligo, outside Sligo town. If anybody wants his details, just message me. Go to my website and you'll get my contact details on where to get me. Just powerful, and the rest of the session was just brilliant as well. And still working through the physical issues on my left side, and as he said, the energy, the river going through me, the centre of my body was flowing and flowing well, and then tributaries started coming out from it. So the energy going down the centre of my body is expanding to the rest of my body. So healing should take place and complete, and I trust anyway. And there's a feather staring at me on the lawn, unreal, and the dog waiting to play ball. So that's the update. When I have my cards finished, I will let you know about them and show you some pictures. I got some proof copy, we'll say, of some of them. I hadn't them finished, but I wanted to get them in the post to see what they did look like in the physical, to see where they're worth finishing with that company. And my sister sent me photographs. They came to my parents' house. My sister sent me photographs, so they look really well. I'm very happy with them. Who they're for, what they're for, I have no idea. They're about Ireland and my photographs and all of that. Something different, as we say. Maybe I have a deck of cards to make myself, but I mean, there are so many decks out there and so many of the similar messages that I'm not sure that I have to add to them, but time will tell on that. So I shall talk to you later, and that's my update, and all is good. So Enniscrone is my place. How, when, I have no idea, because houses here are more expensive than that little apartment. But that's fine. Trust, follow the signs, follow the intuition, do what I have to do, and time will tell. So trust your heart, trust your intuition, trust your inner knowingness. He said to me, the shaman said, how do you know your soul contract? And I said, I just know. Somebody must have won a match. That's what they do here in Ireland. If somebody wins a match, they go around beep, 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 beeping the horns and the jerseys out the window of the cars, and then they go to celebrate. But I don't know about celebrations these days here, but somebody won a match anyway. So love and light to you. Talk to you soon. Take care and keep the chin up, keep the vibrations high, because your dreams are coming true.